All right, good evening, everybody. You're welcome to the Millionaires Academy. It's been a fantastic journey. A lot of you joined through the trainings that we've had in the past, and here you are right now. Some of you are also in the group. You are quite confused on what next to do, how you can, get yourself acclimatized to the group. And that is the reason why this induction meeting is very, very important. Unfortunately, not everybody is here, but whatever we're discussing now will help you. Now, the Millionaire Academies group um, is not my group. I formed it. I'm the founder of Millionaire Academy, but we all are involved. So it means that Adebisi Adedayo Kleber, you have a role to play. You are now part of the Millionaires Academy. So that means your voice or whatever you say, they're also valid. We all, are in custodian of that group, right? So don't see yourself as an outcast or a fresher. Well, you're still a fresher, but now you're getting to become a staylight in the group. All right. So I will just quickly take you through what we have been doing before you came and then what we're trying to work on. So now that you're here, I want to believe that your broker account is sorted. I want to believe that your broker account is sorted. It is not difficult. I believe that you all have the link out FOREX link, and I believe that you've opened your broker account. And then the next thing afterwards is for you to fund your account. If you don't know how to go about funding your account, what you can do is to call your representative. Somebody would have called you from what FOREX. That person is your account manager. All you need to do is to call your account manager and let your account manager know that you're ready to fund. He or she will guide you on how to go about that and funding your account. So you can easily fund your account tomorrow. FOREX is opened Mondays to Fridays. And then you can also decide to check out their office. Their office is in Lagos, Ikeja. All right. So cool. So once that one is sorted out, the next thing you need to do is to go through the strategy we use. I want to believe that you all have gone through IML Academy because that's the basic. After your registration was completed, I sent you some information. I said you should go through IML Academy. I want to believe that you have done that. If you've not done that, please ensure you do that this night. Start this night. IML Academy. Once you log into your page, you're going to see a link to IML Academy. Then you will see some videos on the basics. All right. Now, those videos, you need to watch all of them. They're quite, much in number, but you need to, it's something that you can do within 24 hours. They are short videos, but they are much, a little. All right. That will, help you to review everything we've learned. What is FOREX, what is stop loss, what are pips and all of that. That in that academy, you need to watch that academy and understand. When you're done with that, there is this video on Harmonic Scanner Ozia strategy. In the group, what we use, the strategy we use is Ozia strategy. And a lot of you already have an idea of how we use the Ozia strategy because we discussed that in our first physical meeting. All right. So what you need to do right now is to watch that video on YouTube. I believe you have the video. If you don't, let me share my screen with you. I want to believe that you can see my screen. So I'm going to go on YouTube. All right. And then on YouTube, you type in Jide Hassan Uzia strategy. You can see this first one. Jide Hassan is a friend of mine. All right. He's also an educator. He has already done a video on Uzia strategy. So I felt there's no point of me doing another video because that video is quite self-explanatory. All right. So all you got to do is to click on the video. Here is it, Uzia strategy and money scanner. It's a 1 hour, 4 minutes video. Let me tell you a secret. One of the highest, or one of the person that earns most in our team is a young boy still in the university, earning minimum of $500 every day, minimum of $500 every single day. And then he said to me that he watched this video back to back 7 times in one day. All right. So if you really want to get this strategy very well, I would advise you that minimum 3 times watch this. Minimum 3 times watch this video. Minimum in one day. So your task for tomorrow, if you've not, is to watch this video back to back. All right. Back to back. All right. So I'm going to send this link now to the chat. The chat here on Zoom, so you can see the link, so you can copy it and paste it somewhere. All right. And for people that are going to be watching on YouTube, just search for Jide Hassan on YouTube, Jide Hassan Uzia strategy, and that will help. All right. So that's all about the strategy. So we started a plan last week. We started last week Tuesday, precisely. It's a 90 trade plan. All right, it's a 90 trade plan. So here is how it's going to work. Here's the 90 trades plan, not 90 days. So here's a plan. All right, so I'm still going to share this Excel sheet with you. So it means that if you want to start trading with $200, for instance, if you want to start trading with $200, for instance, all right, using 5%. On 10 pips. So this is how the plan looks like. So now in the group, we have people that will be helping us to manage. We have people that will be helping us to manage the trade idea that comes from our money scanner. All right. So for this week, we already have some set of people that will be looking at our money scanner and will be updating us in the group. Like, guys, watch out for AUDNZD. All we are waiting for is a confirmation candle. Watch out for this. All we are waiting for is a confirmation candle. Blah, 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 blah. They are updating us. All right. So whenever we see a trade, let's assume that you're starting with $200. Whenever you see a trade, let's say AUD USD, and it's supposed to be a buy. All right. You're not going to enter the buy with, because the lot size you will use already here. So by the time you have this Excel sheet, all you need to do, here where there is the first $200, all you need to do is to type in the amount you're starting to trade with. Type it in. All right. Maximum percentage is 5%. You can reduce yours. If you have paid and your registration has not been done, it is okay. It is better, because if your registration has been done, it means that it will have started counting 30 days. So I intentionally held some registration, till Monday, till tomorrow, for me to complete everything tomorrow. It is intentional. because we really do not trade heavy on Mondays and we do not trade heavy on Fridays. So for people that paid on Friday, if I had done your registration immediately, it means that that Friday to start counting, 30 days I've started counting already. So in order to be fair on you, I decided to move your registration till Monday, tomorrow, so that it will start counting tomorrow. That is when you will actually need the applications. Do you get? Because Forex is a 245 thing. Forex is Monday to Friday. All right. We don't trade on weekends. Trade very likely on Mondays. We don't trade on Monday mornings at all. We don't trade on Friday. So it makes sense just to wait. Right. So cool. So if you're starting with $200, for instance, your first lot size will be 0.1 and you're targeting 10 pips. You already know how to calculate pips. You're targeting 10 pips. If you are using 0.1, it means that you are doing $1 per pip. So for a 10 pip movement, you are going to make $10. So that means your first trade, you are expected to make $10. Your second trade, you are going to use 0.11. You're going to use 0.11. Your third trade is 0.11. Fourth trade, 0.12. Fifth trade, 0.12. So we are expecting that we are going to have minimum of 5 trades in a week. Minimum of 5 trades in a week. So that week, your 200 should become 255. But you know what happened last week? We had 10 trades last week. So that means if you started with 200, your balance should be 325 because we had 10 trades last week. And this week, we are hoping that we're going to have more than 5. All right. This week, we are expecting that we're going to have more than 5, even, 6, 7 is still fair. But our calculation was actually based on minimum of 5 trades in a week. Do you get? So if you continue this way, and everything you're doing is that you're just changing lot size per trade. Once you're done with a trade, if you want to enter another new trade, increase lot size. You increase lot size next trade. All you have to do is just be looking at this and be looking at it religiously. If you can do that for 90 trades, because it's a 90 trade plan, we expect that your $200 becomes $16,000. All right, your $200 will become $16,000 in 90 days. So it is not too late for you to join, but I won't advise you to join immediately. I would want you to use this week. Forget about making money. This is a long-term thing. You don't want to make mistake. I want you to use this week to practice. That is why you have to watch that video tomorrow, between today and tomorrow, how to use OZIA strategy. What minimum 3 times. You can watch it more than 3 times. All right. And if you have any questions, if there are any questions, you can ask in the group. People that have, a lot of us are at least more experienced than you. People will be able to respond to your questions. I'm telling you that in that group, we have people that are just 1 month old in that group and they're already making money. We have people that are less than 2 months and are already making money, seriously. So this is your starting point. All right. This is your starting point. So before you know it, you're already 1 month old in this business. So next week is going to be your demo week. Next week is going to be your demo week. And then what you are focusing on is OZIA strategy. You are focusing on the Harmony scanner. All right. For you to be able to have access to Harmony scanner, all you have to do is to log on to the website. It's not an app. It's a website. imlharmonicscanner.com. Let me show you. Here is it. imlharmonicscanner.com. Okay. Once you log in, you put your username and password, then you log in. All right. You input your username and password, then you log in. Sorry, I think there's an error here. I think there's an error here. Sorry, I'm coming. I'm trying to see what I'm doing that is wrong. So here's the harmonic scanner. Like I said, the first thing you will do is to change the candles to Aikenashi candle by clicking here, candles, and change it to Aikenashi. All right. So the next thing you want to do is to add, you're going to add 3 indicators. The 3 indicators are: number 1, Bollinger Band; number 2, RSI; number 3, stochastic. Now, we already have RSI here. Can you see RSI? We already have RSI here, so there won't be need to add RSI again. RSI comes with this by default. So we are going to add Bollinger Band and stochastics. How are we going to do that? You come here. Can you see here? Indicators. Indicators. So you come here, click it. Then you search for Bollinger. By the time you type BO, you're going to see it, Bollinger Bands. Can you see that? And then the next thing, you just click it once. Then the next thing, stock. You can see stochastics. Then you click it once, just once. Once you do that, you close. So you can see the Bollinger Band now. That's the Bollinger Band, like a band around the candle. Like a band around the candle. We already have our RSI, then we have our stochastics here. This is all we do. All right. So the next thing, now this setting that you are doing, that you're going to do, is a once and for all setting. It's not a setting that you have to be doing every day or every time. Once you do it, you will save it. So anytime you open your harmonic scanner, you're just going to upload these settings. That's all. All right. So it's a once and for all setting. So don't think it's difficult. Once you do it once, you're done. All right. So the next thing you want to do is to change the settings. Is to change the settings of these indicators. So first, we're going to change the setting of the Bollinger Band. You can see Bollinger Band here, blue, red, blue. It's like a band surrounding the candle. We have the upper, we have the median, and we have the lower. Do you get? So we want to change the setting. Now, if you focus here, just focus there, you will see BB. Can you see BB written here? BB. Let me try to move. Okay, you can see BB written here. BB, that's Bollinger Band. All right, you can see BB here. Good. You can see RSI here. Then you can see stock here. All right, so that's the point where we're going to change the setting. So if you want to change RSI, BB setting first. In front of BB setting, you're going to see 3 icons. One is to show or hide. The second is to format. So you are clicking on the second one, format. All right, you're clicking on this second one, format. So once you click on it, you're going to change this input. Instead of 22, just change it to 52. So you have 50 here, then 2 here. That's all. Then that's for input. Then you will now go to style. You go to style. Once you go to style, we are now going to change all these colors. You change all these colors. The median will be black. So first, drag this one down and change it to black. That's all. The upper will be red. So you click on this blue first, drag this one down, then click on red. Then the lower will be blue. It's already blue. All you have to do is just to drag this one down. Okay. So what I just did now is this. Look at red, upper, black, lower, blue. Can you see? I just changed the colors. All right. So the next thing I will do is that because I want it to be very obvious, I want this red to be thick so that I can see. So I'm just going to increase the thickness. You can see. You can see that's black in between. Can you see that the black is now thick now? Can you see? Then I will increase the thickness of the red. Can you see? Now thick, remaining this blue, right? I will increase the thickness of the blue. That's all. I don't want it to have this background color. So I'm going to remove this background color. All I will do is to uncheck here. Can you see? By the time I uncheck, the background color is off. All right? Then I click OK. So upper is red, median is blue, lower is upper is red, median is black, lower is blue. All right. So that's all. You've done the setting for Bollinger Band. The next setting you're going to do is for RSI. The next setting you're going to do is for RSI. So what are you going to do? Of course, you click the second icon. Okay. You click the second icon. That's the format button. All right. Once you do that, once you do that, what you just want to change here is the colors as well. You want to change the color of the upper limit and lower limit. So your upper limit will be red as well, as the upper Bollinger Band is red. Okay, so you change your upper to red. You change your lower blue. Okay, that's what you're seeing here, red and blue for RSI. Then we're going to increase the size. So here and here. Is that clear? Then you click OK. That's all. Red, blue. That's just all. Remove background color. That's all. Then click OK. You are done. You can see the red and the blue. We are going to do the same thing with stochastic. We want to change this upper to red and this lower to blue and remove background color. That's all. So we go to stochastic, we go to this format. All right, upper, you can see upper limit, what color? Red. Lower limit, what color? Blue. Remove background color. Increase the size of this upper and lower. That's all. Just click OK. You are done. That's the setting. So once you're done with that setting, all you have to do is to save it so that you want to be doing it over and over again. So you come here. Can you see this point? The last icon here. Oh, sorry. That's the point. You can see that here. So you're going to click there and you save it. Give it a name you want. So it's called Ozia or Ozia Blend, whatever that you save. Once you saved it, that's all. So anytime you log in, let's assume that, let me just change the settings again. Let me put it to candle. Let me delete RSI. Let me delete stochastics. Let me, let's assume that everything is scattered. What you will do now is to click on this load chart layout. This, you see, load chart layout. You see, this one is to upload if you want to save. This one is to load. You will click on it. Can you see? You already have Ozia. So click. And that's all. That's loaded. So all we do every day is just to use this first icon, Hot Forex. We use this. We scan for H1. We don't scan for M15. We scan for H1, H4, D1. And then we check all these currency pairs that has been done for us. Euro NZ is the latest. USD JPY is also the latest. As new ones are coming, they will be on top. All right, let's check Euro NZ for instance. You can see. So I'm sure that by Monday, Euro NZ will sell because it has gotten to the D point. The D point is up, right? When the D is up, that means it's at a resistance. And at the resistance, what are you looking for? What to do? To sell. But before you can sell, you need a confirmation candle, right? Now you have one confirmation candle, red candle. What next are you going to do once the red candle confirmation is done? You sell 10 pips. That's all we do. There's no big deal here. Though we also use our RSI to judge and our stochastics to judge. So all these things, now you have a very good idea. All these things, that's everything. I mean, everything I'm saying, GD Hassan has done a very comprehensive recording on it. So watch that video over and over. I've already given you a jump start. All right. Watch that video over and over and over and over and over so that you get it. So let's move to the second point. Now, when you join, I say there are ways. A lot of you have started thinking about monthly subscription. There are ways we boycott monthly subscription. And I said, the best time to talk about that is at our induction meeting. If you want to boycott, you don't want to pay for your next month subscription, type in one. Go to the chat box, type in one. I want to know how many people are interested. Go to the chat box, type in one. You don't want to pay for your next month subscription. Clever. Interesting. Clever Vincent. You don't want to pay. It's only you that don't want to pay, Abi. Adebayo, you are raising up your hand. Go to, if you want to, you got it, type in one. All you have to do is to click on participants, then you click on chats. Participants, then chats. All right. Adebisi Obaloluwa. Adebisi Obaloluwa, are you with us? Is Adebisi Obaloluwa with us? Click on participants, then click on chats, then type one. I want to be sure that you're with us. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Good. Now, it is possible for you for you not to pay your next month subscription. In IML that you are now, there is something that is called 2 and free. It's called 2 and free. What does 2 and free means? It means that before this your 1 month subscription expires, if 2 persons can join you in this business, in this money-making business, 2 persons, IML says that they're going to waive your next month subscription. 2 persons before this 1 month ends. All right, that's the way to go about it. That is the strategy a lot of people in our team have been using, and it has been working well. It has been working well. Now, you may want to ask, how do I do this? I don't have the result yet. I don't know how to go about it, blah, 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 different excuses. I'm telling you, that's one of the easiest things to do. Now, the trainings we do on the island or mainland, sometimes we do on the mainland too, we do those trainings because of our members. For instance, the next training is going to be on Thursday, next week Thursday, free trainings. Now, the strategy is just for you to get as many people in that training. If you want 2 and free, that means you need a minimum of 10 persons to be at that training. Once 10 people can come, we do the training. So the way it is now, you are not the one talking. You are not the one, convincing them to be part of you or to be part of the business. All you are doing is to show them an opportunity or to ensure that they come for a Forex training. Boss, there's this new thing I started now, and a lot of people are making serious money in it. I just started, and I want you to be involved so that we can grow together. This time around, you can see that you are not sharing results. You are just telling the person. You can share the result of other people in the group. I mean, you are seeing some few results that you can share, or if you need results, you can talk to me. I can share you some results, give you some results. So you can imagine somebody in the team that they just joined recently, see how much he made. All right, it's a fantastic opportunity, and I know you don't want to miss it. There's a free training that is coming up on Thursday. You just need to be there. You just need to be there. That's all. When they come on board, there's a registration. If you've been there before, you understand. And there's a registration point where they will write the name of the person that invited them, right? So by the time they decide to join, it's not by force. You are not forcing them to join. You are just showing them an opportunity. So if they make up their mind that they want to join, they will be registered in your team or under you. And before you know it, you already have that 2 and free no pressure. So you have more time to learn and you have more time to access your tools. Do you understand how that works? I believe it is something that you can do. All right. Now, let me move to the next phase now. This one will interest you. It will seriously interest you. So don't forget, instead of you paying for monthly subscription, you can always take advantage of 2 and free. 60 or 70% of the people in the team always take advantage of that 2 and free. All right. We need to be very clear. Some of you actually came on board, all right, because somebody showed you an opportunity, showed you this opportunity. It could be that the person also wanted 2 and free. Do you understand what I mean? Okay. The person, you need to get it clear. The person is not doing it for any ulterior motive. The person is showing you an opportunity to make money. So it's something that is sellable. And before you know it, you will see for yourself very soon. In your second, third, fourth week in this opportunity, you will see something, you will see a shift. You will see a shift. Just focus on your learning, all right? You will be amazed. I can guarantee you that. So you are showing people the opportunity to make money, and then you are benefiting from that 2 and free, all right? Now, let me move to the next level. And that will be the last level that I want to talk about. I'm going to share a whiteboard with you. All right, good. Now, in this opportunity, in this business, RML business, all right? Now, there are 2 categories of people. There are 2 categories of people here, all right? Now, the first category are called customers. The first categories are called customers. The second categories are called the independent business owners. All right. There are 2 categories of people in this business. The first, customers. The second, independent business owners. Now, where you are right now, you are a customer now. At this point in time, you are a customer. People that are just joining us, they join as customers, so you are a customer. Now, what is the advantage of being a customer? The advantage of being a customer is that you can get what is called 2 and free. All right. So right now that you are a customer, all right, if before your 1 month expires, 2 people decide to be part of your team, you won't have to pay for next month's subscription. And I tell you, it is very, very, very easy. Very, very easy. You can imagine people that are just 2 weeks. The last meeting we had, somebody invited about 20-something, and 20-something people came, even though it was a weekday. Do you get? So it's very easy. Out of the 20-something, there's no how 2 people will not register, all right, to be under him. So if you want 2 people, definitely you know that you can invite 2. You have to invite minimum of 10. Out of 5, maybe 1 should be able to register. But if you want to be very sure, do more, all right? Now, the second level of people, the second categories of people are called the independent business owner, or we call them IBO. Okay, IBO. That's Igbo. Igbo are the people, Igbo people are those people that doesn't want to leave any money on the table. All right. So who are the independent business owner? The independent business owners are those people that have chosen to partner with the company. All right. So now this time around, as an independent business owner, you are telling the company that for anybody I introduce to this business, to this Forex business, I want you to pay me. Do you get? So the advantage of being an independent owner is that you get paid. You get paid for your efforts. If people come to this organization, if people start making money through you, you get paid. I say it's fascinating because it is something that you would even want to share with people, even if you don't get paid. I'm telling you, something, if you start having results, you'll be amazed. You will want to share it with people even without getting paid. So getting paid for sharing it is an extra thing. All right, you get paid. Now, as a customer, let me go back. As a customer, you don't get paid for anything. The best thing you get is 2 and free. The best thing you will get is 2 and free as a customer. Okay, but as an IBO, you get paid. But the only thing about IBO is that you don't enjoy 2 and free. As an IBO, you will keep paying for subscription. So for instance, I'm an IBO. I pay my subscription every month, $160. Of course, it's not an issue. By the time you are here 4 months, paying monthly subscription will no longer be an issue to you. That's if you do what you're supposed to do. It's not a guarantee. It's all about you. All right. If you do what you're meant to do in 4 months, paying subscription shouldn't be an issue to you any longer. So for me, I pay subscription because I'm an IBO person. So how does IBO people get paid? IML pay you $35 per everybody you bring. So if 10 people decide to join you, you get paid $350. Do you understand? You get paid $350. If 5 people decide to join you, you get paid 35 times $5. So look at it very well. You need to calculate, choose where you want to stay. So let's assume that you invited 20 persons to the next seminar or to the next training that we're going to be having at VI. And out of the 20, probably you were expecting 2 and free. But miraculously, 10 people decide to sign up under you. Then it will be wise for you to upgrade to an IBO immediately instead of staying at customer level. You upgrade because if those 10 people registers, that's $350. So paying your subscription of $160 will not be an issue because you will get $350 from IML. Can you see? So you have to calculate it yourself. How do you want it? How do you want, you have to be strategic about it yourself. You want to be a customer. If you only have 2, then I would advise you to remain as customer, because if you upgrade to an IBO, you will get paid only $70. That's 35 times 2, $70. And it means that you will still have to add some money to pay subscription. Do you get? So it's all up to you to decide. Now, apart from that, apart from this $35, which is a one-off payment, there's still a residual payment that comes in that you get paid every week. So this is how it is. If you have 3 persons that have joined you as an IBO, you are being referred, you have a rank and you're being referred to as Platinum 150. Who is a Platinum 150 in IML? A Platinum 150 is that person that has 3 people, 3 active persons under him. And the Platinum 150 earns $150 per month. If you're at the customer level before and you later have more people that join, yes, you can upgrade. You can always upgrade anytime. Though there is an upgrade fee. Upgrade fee is $15. That's about 7,000 naira, or $15. I think it's less than 7,000. It's not much. So that's the upgrade fee. And that upgrade fee, that $15 is a monthly payment. $15 per month. $15 per month for IBO. So if you merge that to your $160 that you'll be paying for the tools, there's about $175 that you'll be paying monthly. All right. But you'll be getting paid by IML for your work. All right. So if you have 3 persons, you're being referred to as a Platinum 150. A Platinum 150 is that person that has 3 persons, and then you get paid $150 monthly. IML doesn't wait for 1 month before they pay every week. So that means you get $37.5 weekly for 3 persons in your team, as long as they are active. So by the time it becomes 12, you're being referred to as Platinum 600. Platinum 600 is the person that earns $600 monthly. That's about 220 something thousand naira. And then you get paid every Friday, $150 every Friday. Then if you move on, 30 persons, you're being referred to as Platinum 1000. At those points, you start earning $1,000 monthly. That's $250 every week. Now, this is irrespective of your trade activities. Whether you are trading or not, it will be coming. That is what is called residual income. Residual income is the money you keep getting long after the initial effort has been done. Now, the good thing about this, if you want to be involved in this part of the business, is that, for instance, you want to be a Platinum 600, you need 12 people in your team. Now, the 12 doesn't have to come from you. Remember, probably you've invited 3, 4, 5. Those 3, 4, 5 may decide to do what you've done through your mentorship, through your leading. They decided to do what you've done. And then people also joins them. As long as in total you have 12, you're Platinum 600. As long as in total you have 30, you're Platinum 1000. And then it goes on and on and on like that. We have Platinum 2000. Platinum 2000 earns $2,000 monthly. We have Platinum 5000. Platinum 5000 earns $5,000 monthly. We have Chairman 10. Chairman 10 earns 10,000. That's 3.6 million minimum monthly. So you can imagine weekly. That's 2,500 weekly. We have Chairman 25. Chairman 25 earns $25,000 monthly. We have Chairman 50. Chairman 50 earns how much now? $50,000 monthly. We have Chairman 100. Chairman 100 earns $100,000 monthly. Then we have Chairman 250 and Chairman 500. All right. Now, anytime I'm having a meeting, I love showing you my mentor, a mentor of mine who is just 23 years old and is a Chairman 100. For you to be a Chairman 100, this level, you need about 3,000 people in your team. So you know it's serious work. That means you have web of people, you know. It's not something you can do alone. Before you can be a Chairman 100, that means you have under you have people that are Chairman 10 already. Under you have people that are Chairman 25. You already have people that are Chairman 50. You are building leaders. And not just in your community, everywhere, different states, you know, is not something that is very easy to achieve, but we have quite a number of people that have achieved that rank. And part of those people is what I want to show you now. So let's go. Let me show you. So here is my Instagram page. So let me show you one of my mentors. His name is Bryce Thompson. Bryce Thompson. Here. And this guy is still a college guy. You can see him here. What did you see here? Chairman 100. All right. Chairman 100. Look at him. That's him there. That's him there. A 23-year-old boy. That's him here. 23 years. So I am saying that everything you desire is achievable through this opportunity. So you imagine that you're trading and then you are building and then you are doing everything together. No matter the income you have in mind that you want to start earning, you can achieve everything here. So this is not one of those things. This is the thing. And this is one of the reasons I decided to stick with this opportunity. So under him, you can see this is a Chairman 25. He's in his team. So this young man is raising leaders and they are all young. Look at this. This guy is a Chairman 10. They are all college guys. This is the same Bryce Thompson. So immediately you get out to do something. That's why I said the Millionaire Academy is not for one person. It's for you. Immediately, I want you to become leaders. Become leaders. Take responsibilities. Don't just sit casually and then just be expecting to what do I want to do. Imagine I'm not even there. You know that this thing works. With or without me, you can skyrocket. You already have everything it takes. You already know the strategy. You can fine-tune the strategy more yourself on YouTube. So with or without me, this thing works. All right? Look at This is another 20-something-year-old boy, I think 22. You can see how young this guy, $25,000 a month. This is Chairman 25. In case you want to know how much that is in Naira, that is 9 million. 9 million Naira every month. That means he's earning 2.25 million every week, whether he trades or not. Why? Because they've stood up to responsibility. Look at this young babe, Ariel Martin. You can see what he said. He said, yo, Ariel, you too. These ladies are taking over this organization right now. I'm convinced this one just motivated the fuck out of me, something like that. I remember making your Platinum 150 flyer. Do you get? It all starts from that Platinum 150. This is a Chairman 10. A Chairman 10 requires 500 people. 500 people. That means in your team, if you want to be a Chairman 10, that means you have to raise about 7 people to become Platinum 1000. And a Platinum 1000 requires 30 persons each. So if you can raise about 7 Platinum 1000s in your team, then you'll be a Chairman 10. That's 3.6 million for you every month, whether you are trading or not. All right. How old do you think this boy is? This boy, having 500 people in his team. How old? I think this guy is about 21. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get the whole idea? So what I'm trying to tell you is that this is a big deal. This is a big deal. These guys are Forex traders and they're also making money building. They're also impacting people all over the world. They're impacting people. They are young guys doing this. All right. All these guys you're seeing, Chairman 10, Chairman 25, they are all under Bryce, 23-year-old boy. Okay. The elder brother of Bryce, where's the guy self? Bryce's elder brother is also here. Let me see if I can get him. This is a Nigerian. We can see Edu Uzodinma. All right, but not based in Nigeria. Okay. Let me see if I can get that. Let me see if I can get that. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. See, 22 years young. This guy is 22, Chairman 10. So what am I trying to say? Take responsibility. Take responsibility. You're not babies. You don't have to be spoon-fed. If you have any idea, like if you're interested in this part, you have any idea, probably you have a gathering, you're influential in your place, you can invite us there to come and speak. All right, we will come. If you can organize a proper event, if you can organize a proper event, we will come there to rep you, right? We'll come there to do your presentations, to do everything, just to ensure that you get to your desired goals. And by the time they come on board, they are coming to our team. All right, they are not stranded. Even if you are, let me put it that way. Even if you are, they are not. All right. Let me show you a Chairman 500 that we have. David D. Imonite. This guy. David Imonite is a Chairman 500. Let me show you. Okay, that's the guy. How old is he? He's 35 years old. 35, and he's earning $500,000 a month. Even our senators in Nigeria don't earn that. Apart from the fact that, I know that they steal some things, yeah, but legally, they can't. Even illegally, it will be difficult. Do you know 500,000? That's 180 million naira every month. 180 million. Now, how much does he earn a week? That's 45 million naira every Friday, whether it trades or not. Every Friday. He's still 35 years old. 45 million every week. Now, one thing that differentiates people that are in chairman rank and platinum rank is that for chairmen, they have bonuses. They have extra bonuses, like serious bonuses. So when you see a chairman 500, it means that he's not actually earning 500,000. He's earning about 750,000. Do you get? That's the whole idea. So when we say 500,000, that's the minimum. minimum. So that's the guy. You can see these guys taking responsibilities, organizing events, talking to people about financial empowerment, talking to people all around like that. Do you understand? So that is the kind of thing you should see yourself doing. Don't keep this knowledge to yourself. This is how it starts. Do you understand? This is how it starts. That's him. That's how it starts. All right? That's him. You can see a young man of 35 having like 2 Rolls Royce, having like Lamborghini, has a lot of things. Look at wristwatches. All right? So this is the kind of things we want to be doing. This is the kind of thing I am saying. That's the kind of my vision. That is the reason why I go all out to talk to you, to organize events, to do all of this, because I can see a very huge future in this opportunity. I can see. And one thing about business is timing. One thing you need to know about businesses like that are timing. You are in here at the right time. At the right time. If you don't take action, some other people will come later and take actions, and you will discover that you are far away. All right. So start taking actions right now. Start taking actions. If you need clarification on how you can go about this to achieve your desired goal, whatever you want to achieve, you all can get it in this opportunity. This is Alan Badilla. He's a German 250. That's second to the highest rank. German 250. This guy cannot speak English. No single English. He cannot speak English at all. And he's a German 250. 90 million naira every month. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Do you get? You can see how they are organizing events all over, traveling, empowering people, talking to people about opportunities and all of that. This is how they grow. This is how they grow. This ring alone in his hand is $500,000. This ring, 180 million naira. This is a FOREX ring. I remember that he gave it out to some chairman, to some chairman in his team. You get in a Lamborghini. So that is it. That's it, guys. That's it, guys. So that's how it all starts. Look at that Bryce when they were celebrating him as German 10. When was this? 41 weeks ago. It was being celebrated as German 10 then. But right now, what's this level? German 100. Here was earning 3.6 million. Now he's earning 36 million. So it's only this opportunity that you can aim high. No matter where you are working, you can't say, I want to be serious. I want to work hard this month so that they can increase my salary. It's not possible. But in this opportunity, you can say that I want to work hard so that I can earn more. It is very possible. The more you are getting involved, the more you work, then the more you can make much more money in this opportunity. It's not rocket science. It is easy and it is not difficult. All right. So any question? Any questions? Any questions?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear me. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
There's a background sound. Reduce the volume of anything or switch off or something. There's a background sound. Can't hear.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, on the Platinum, is it like when you host a conference or seminar and then people turn out to buy the idea or selling out, that you start aiming at that Platinum level? Or when somebody do register on that,
it's when they register. It's not like when they attend events. It's when they attend and then register. It's those people that register that will be counted.
Okay. Okay. That's what I'm saying now. I said, so when you have an event and they buy the key to the idea
is when they register. That means they have paid. They've
They
registered.
start counting for
That's when
using
they
it.
start counting. Yeah.
But it means platinum platform.
You said?
You're also on the platinum platform as it stands.
Yeah, just like you. Just like you. So if
Just like we are help you, you're also growing through us, or other also growing through us.
so for instance, right now, if 3 of your friends decides to
Okay.
start now, they paid,
Mm.
just like you've paid, maybe 88,000 naira, 3 of your friends decide to join now. You're already a platinum 150. All right.
Okay, so I'll
If,
start earning monthly, sure.
yes, $150 a month. All right.
Okay, okay.
If they are 12, you become a platinum 600. That's $600 a month. But note that
Okay.
I was actually talking about active people. It's not like they will register and then they are not subscribing. They have to be subscribers to keep earning. But the truth about the matter is there is no one that wouldn't want to subscribe if they are earning. You get?
It's true,
Yeah.
it's true.
So it's sellable. All right.
Okay.
Any other question? Mr. Adedayo, Mr. Debisi,
Yeah.
Mr. Kleber Vincent, are you okay?
Okay. No, I have a question.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. My question is if maybe let's say the first 1 month
Okay.
you didn't bring in somebody and probably the next 2 months then you're able to bring. Will you still can you still participate in that platinum that way?
Yes,
Or
you
it
can.
must be that
So
first 1 month?
no, you can. So it means that if you're in your first month, if nobody joins you, you have to prepare to pay your next month's subscription. That means that
Okay.
if nobody joins you, that means that there's no 2 and free for you. Okay, you pay your next month, you keep paying your subscription anyway. Okay. But if 2 people
All right.
joins you before it expires, that means your next subscription is free. You need minimum of 2 for that. But if you
Okay.
keep getting more, you can now decide to upgrade to an IBO so that you get paid for the people you are bringing in. That's it.
Okay.
Is it compulsory you register without Forex? It is not compulsory. You can use any broker you want, but the thing is that people in my team, 98 or 99% of people in my team, they use what Forex. So if there's an issue, we know how to address it amongst ourselves. But if you are using any other broker, if there's an issue, you're on your own. If you are fine with it, that's okay. All right. It's all on you. It depends on you. All right. Good.
All right. Okay.
Let me
Are we good to go after finishing with just the Forex basics? When you are done with Forex basics, then go through the Harmony Scanner class I told you about by Jide Hassan. Watch that video back to back. As a matter of fact, I want you to watch it tomorrow. Once you're done with that back to back, watch it at least 3 times tomorrow. It's a 1-hour class, thereabout. So you need about 3 hours or 4 hours to watch that video. On Tuesday, start demo trading while you are still going through your academy. While you're going through the academy, you can be doing that by side. Start demo trading. I want to see your results, all of you. I want to see your demo trade results on Friday. I want to see your results on Friday. I want to see that consistency on Friday. So you are using only this week to demo trade. You are going to pick all Harmony Scanner trade that are available to pick up. You're only going for 10 pips. You are also going to be notifying in the group of opportunities that are coming. So if you have any questions about, the setup, some of that, how do I do this, how do I do that, all right, always ask in the group. You don't have to ask me personally. Ask in the group. I might not respond to you because probably I'll be busy around that time or something. But if you ask in the group, people will be there to respond to you. All right. How are you going to connect with the academy? If your subscription is not done, if I have not, done your registration, you won't be able to have access to it for now. So if I have not done your registration, hold on. By tomorrow, when your registration is done, I will send you the information you need to be able to access your IML Academy from there. All right. You need your subscription to access all the tools, the Harmony Scanner, the Academy, the TV. Is your subscription that you need to access that too. All right. Any other
The
question?
demo account. Yeah, the demo account. Should we still make it the maybe $200 or the particular one that is there, as
No,
in the amount?
you can. It is possible. So um, this is what you're going to do.
Like,
This is what you're going to
okay,
do. You're going to go to. Are you? I don't know if you are using your phone right
if,
now. You might not be
yeah,
able to get. You are using that your phone, the phone you are using to listen right now. That's the phone you already have your MetaTrader for, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So please write this down. Everybody write this
okay,
down. Write this down. So open your MetaTrader 4.
okay,
Open your MetaTrader 4. When you open your MetaTrader 4, you are going to see a menu icon. The menu icon is like, let me show you here. If this is your phone, and on that phone, you have MetaTrader 4. You have something like this, okay? And here you can see something like quotes. I see something like quotes. Okay. Now here you will see like a dash like this.
okay.
Please, if you are on TV or something, please switch it off or something. I mean, it's interfering, or reduce, or mute yourself, please. So you're going to see like three icons, three dash like this. Okay, that's a menu icon. So once you click it, the next thing you're going to see is click on manage account. So write that down. Click on manage account. Once you click on manage account, then you click on, you will see a plus sign. Click on that plus sign. If you can't see plus sign on your own, you will see open a demo account. So it's either you see the plus sign or you see open a demo account. So if you see the plus sign, click on the plus sign. And if you, after clicking on the plus sign, you will see you have to click on open a demo account. All right. So once you click on open a demo account, you will see where it's saying that find broker. So you search for a broker called Ugo's Way. Search for it. You type, then you search for Ugo's Way. You type HUGO. All right. So by the time you search, you're going to see Ugo's Way Demo 3. Do that this night, though. Everything I'm explaining, do that this night. So you're going to see Ugo's Way Demo 3. Once you see Ugo's Way Demo 3, it's going to ask you for your details. Once you click on Ugo's Way Demo 3, it's going to ask you for your details, your name, your phone number, your email, fill that, account type. Leave that. You don't have to do anything about account type. Skip that. Leverage. Skip that. Deposits. Changes to $3,000. That's the minimum. $3,000. Change it. Once you click on deposits, you will see like a drop-down menu. So select $3,000. Once you're done with that, then you now click on create account. That's all. That means you have opened a demo account of $3,000. All right. Once you click on create account, That's all. So by the time you check your account balance, you see 3,000. You can go back to quotes. You can now trade. I believe you know how to use your MetaTrader 4 already. You can select, you can go to quote, you can select the currency pair you want. Then you can buy or sell. All right. You know your entry point. You know how to do a take profit of 10 pips already. Okay. So that's basically all. That's basically all. That's how to create a demo account. Okay, so do this. So you can take a snapshot of this right now. You can take a snapshot of this or screenshots on your phone so that you can replicate that. Before click on this 3 dash, that's like menu. Then you continue with that. All right, I believe that there are no more questions. Is there any other question? If you have question, you can unmute yourself. I can take one more. Time is gone.
So since I have just my demo account, I don't need to go through the deposit again. And since I've already exhausted what I have on the demo account.
Your demo account is $100,000. That's what comes with demo account. That's not very
Okay, so I don't need to reopen this one. I was seeing it later.
Just open this one. $100,000 is not realistic. Or can you fund an account with $100,000 now? That's why I want you to create a $3,000 demo account.
Okay, so the other 100 will be wiped out then.
It won't be wiped out. It will still be there, but your $3,000 will now be activated. So go this and that one that comes with your MetaTrader 4, it doesn't have all currency pairs. So sometimes you might be looking for a currency pair, you won't see it there. That's another challenge.
Okay. No problem.
Okay. Now, I want to ask that the lot size, will it still be the same as?
So this is what you're now going to do. Once you have this Excel sheet,
yeah,
you change your balance right now to 3,000. That's what you're starting with. That's all you're going to do. Once you do 3,000, look at this lot size. I've not clicked enter, but look at this lot size. See what will happen. Yeah. Now you see, it changed. So that means your first trade, you will use 1.5 because you are using 5%. 1.5 and you are targeting 10 pips. Your second trade, 1.58. Third trade, 1.65, 1.74, 1.82, 1.92. You keep going like that. You keep going like that.
Sorry, we can't see it.
You said?
We can't see it.
We can't see it. I'm already sharing.
We can't see it. We can't see your screen.
You can't see my Excel sheet?
Your screen, yeah.
Are you sure? Yeah. Everybody, can you see my screen? I want to be sure. Can every other person
Yes,
see?
I can see your screen. I can see your screen, but I've tried changing this stuff earlier today. The thing is not actually when I typed enter, I was supposed to have a automatic response, but it wasn't working as you just explained now.
I don't know. Where were you trying it from? Was it on the system or on the phone?
On the system.
I think probably there's an error somewhere. I will share it again.
When after doing the, what I have on the system is 1K. So I was like, let me do 300. And then I strike the button enter. So I was thinking it to automatically adjust himself.
Don't forget that this particular sheet has 2 pages. This is sheet 1. This is 1,000 plan for 5 pips. This is 1,000 plan for 3 pips. You're only focusing on this sheet 1. So let me rename it as.
This was the one I focused on.
90 trade plan. So this particular one, I don't know if that's what you did, but this particular one, if you change this, just look at this lot size now. If I change it to 1,000, you can see that it changed automatically. 3,000, it changed automatically. So I want you to see by Friday, at least your $3,000 should be like 3,800 and something dollars by Friday. Now, picture yourself big. You can in future, you might have some serious funds that you want to put in. 3,000 is about $1 million naira. And if you can do this,
Yes.
that means in 1 week, you've already made $800 profit from a 3 million. I mean, from a 1 million naira, $3,000 is 1 million. So from a 1 million naira, you've made $800 profit, and $800 is 288K. So from 1 million, you've made 288K in 1 week. That's if we're only able to do 5 trades in that week. Last week, we were able to do 10 trades, 10 good trades. That means if you started with 3,000, your 10 trades, you will be at 4,886. That means you've made $1,886. 1,886 is 678,000 naira. So that means from 1 million, you've made 678,000 naira in 1 week. Do you get? So, but we just capped it down to 5 trades. That worst case scenario, we should have 5 trades in a week. Do you get? So by Friday, I want to see minimum of 3,800 in your account. So get it right. Get it right. If you have any question, ask in the group. Ensure you get it right. That is why I said you have to watch that video back to back. You can even do that today, tomorrow. Back to back, at least 3 times. Understand it very well. Understand it very, very well. It is not difficult at all. All right. So I think we are done with the induction class. We're going to be having another induction class next week because some people will be newly joining us. So I want to believe that in the next induction class, your people will be there. Those people that you've invited, likely they will be there. Do you get? So this thing is you're going to be growing in a geometric progression. So you can imagine if 5 people joins you, probably you invited like 20 people to the next training and 5 people decides to join. What I am saying to you now, I will tell it to the 5. I will tell them about building. I will tell them about the IBO. They would also want to do it. And by the time they are doing it, by the time they are motivated to do it, what is happening to you? You are growing. You are growing geometrically, even with little effort. That is what we do in the Millionaires Academy. We help ourselves to grow. We help ourselves to grow. Do you get? Even with little effort, you are growing because you never can tell the kind of person you will attract. In future, you can attract somebody like me that is going all out. Or you can attract somebody like Oludayo or Buki or Francis. You might not know them now, but these guys, look at Francis. Francis is a chairman, 25 in Lagos here, but somebody invited that kind of person. The person that invited him is not even up to chairman 25. Do you get? You never can tell. You can attract somebody that will go all out, and before you know it, it's adding up to you. But it all starts now. So in the next induction meeting, I hope that your people will be there. So next free training is going to be on Thursday, 11 a.m. at VI, the same venue that we normally use. So start promoting that event today. Start promoting right now. Let me show you the strategy I normally use, or I used to use them. Let me show you. You can employ that strategy too. Let me show you. Let me go to my page on Instagram. Okay. Let me go to my page. Let me scroll down. Look at it. I hope you all can see this. I want to teach 20 persons how to trade Forex for free. A lot of people in my team, they've used this strategy. They'll just post it on their WhatsApp status or on their Instagram or Facebook, and people will start asking, "How? I'm interested. How? I'm interested." You can see, "I am interested. I'm here. Thank God." You see, so people will chat you up. How can I be part of it? And all you have to tell them is that, okay, the training is going to take place on Friday. It's the free training. Don't make it sound as if free trainings is just going to be forever. Let them see a sense of urgency. Like if you miss this, you don't even know when the next one will be. Something like that, you know. And then by the time they come, try to bring at least 20 people to that event. It's not a big deal. You can arrange 20 persons in a day that will come for that event. As they come, follow them up. Keep following them up. Keep following them up until that day. That day, call them. Don't forget. Don't forget. You don't even have to be there. Don't forget. You don't have to be there. We will know that they are from you because they will sign a registration form. Yeah, so that's just it. So work on that, and before you know it, you are growing. You are making money through trading, and you're also making money through Forex. And before you know it, that was one of the things that helped me when I started. I never had so much to trade. The money I was making from building, I will put it in my trading accounts. I will multiply it again. It works hand in hand. I have a lot of people that just paid 88,000. They don't even know how to trade. They want to start trading with $20 because that 88,000 is like everything they have. But when they saw this opportunity, are you sure that if I bring 12, they will be paying me $600 a month? I said, I'm sure. Somebody went all out for it. 12, went to his church, even printed small flyer, started inviting people, even gave the flyer to ushers. Like, ushers, please let me distribute this flyer. I want to do empowerment program for people. He was just going all out. Before you know it, 12, he got 12 in one day. 12 in one day because about over 50 people came for that training or seminar. Then that is a pastor as well. That pastor got 12 that day, and he became a platinum 600 that day. The first paycheck, they pay every Friday, $150. The first $150 like this, put it in trading. Second week, another $150, added it to trading. Before you know it, he was able to, make more money, because the more money you have in trading, the more profit you can make. And before you know it, started growing. Before you know it, became a platinum 1,000. Before you know it, became platinum 2,000. As I'm talking to you now, that man is a platinum 5,000. That is a platinum 5,000. That's how it starts. Now he's making $5,000 every month. So that's it. So make it work. All right. Have a great night, guys. If you have any other question, you can ask in the group. You got to go right now. All the best. So do all the things you're supposed to do. This is not a get rich quick thing. If you don't learn, you can't make money. One of the challenges I do have with people is that once it's like 4 days to the end of subscription, that's when they like, my subscription is almost expired. Some people will now be chatting me, what do you want me to do? My subscription is almost expired. Start working right now so that you won't have unpleasant surprises. All right. Thanks, and have a wonderful night rest. Bye. Do I have a question? Okay, good. Bye.